Shalom aleichem, beruchim boachem, peace be upon you, and welcome to another video. So here we have our first half vowel. This is called a hatef pasah. Hatef pasah, okay? So this is a regular pasah, and this is a shorter version of it. Half vowel, okay? Hatef pasah. So this is a, and this is a. A, a. A, a. Okay? Do you hear the difference? A, a. Like adama. Very short. And here it is. Adama. Adama. And not adama. Adama. Short. Adama. Next, we have the hatef qames. Okay, hatef qames. This is a a. Qames makes an a sound, and the hatef qames makes an o sound. Like sohoraim. Sohoraim. This means afternoon in Hebrew. Sohoraim, or noonday. Next we have the hatef sagol. This is a regular sagol, a. The hatef sagol makes an I sound. I, as in Elohim. 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 A, Elohim. Let's do it again. A, Elohim. Next, we have Ow. Ow. You have the qames underneath a certain consonant, then you have the yod, and then you have the waw. So this makes an ow sound. Ow. Like ow. As in ahaw. Ahaw. Ahaw means his brothers. Ow. If you put the hayth here, it'll be how. How. Without the hayth, it's ow. We'll just say that. Okay? Ow. Sometimes it's spelled this way. It's still ow. As in yahdaw. Together. This means together. Yahdaw. Ow. Without the yod or with the yod, it's still the same. Now there's a special symbol, the shwa. Okay? Now this takes on a slight sound. I can try putting it in simple terminology. There's a slight sound to it. So remember, this X represents a consonant, right? So let's see. We have here the beth. So this makes it b sound. So this is beruchim. Beruchim. B. It's pretty much that. Beruchim. Let's try another one. Next we have devash. 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 Okay? Devash. That's short. We have here Shlomo. 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 Next we have Yelavim. Yelavim. So I'm pronouncing the consonant, then moving quickly on to the next consonant, and then the vowel. Yelazim. I already see that this is y, and I move on quickly. This is an indicator to me that I have to move on to the next consonant already. So yelazim. Yelazim. Let's try one more. Could you try this one? What is this? This is a yod. So I'm going to pronounce yeme. Yeme. So I'm pronouncing the consonant slightly. So it's on the cusp of pronouncing it and then move quickly to the next consonant. So yeme. Just like you saw the beth and then you saw the shua underneath. Berochim. So I'm slightly pronouncing it. Berochim. Yeme. Yeladim. Okay? Shlomo. So now we have our consonants. This is a kaf. 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 That is with the dagesh. Kaf. How do we write it? All the way down. So it's from one side to the next, left to right, down, and then right to left, outward, one. Okay? Kaf. Kaf. Next we have the chaf. Chaf. Just like how we had the veth, rimel, valef, you have another fricative here, because it keeps going, that's why it's fricative, okay? Chaf. Chaf. And not kaf. This does not have the dagesh in the middle, okay? And you write it the same way how you wrote the kaf, okay? Chaf. Chaf. With the kaf, there is a special ending, okay? Now you will put this on the end of a word. Chaf sofif. You will start off with this kaf, and you will end with this kaf, okay? Chaf sofif. And it's not kaf sofif, because the ending vowel, the ending sound that you hear is always fricative, is always ch and not k. So this is chaf sofis. Think about you drinking from a gourd or drinking from a bottle. You take off the cap, you drink from it. Once you're finished, you put on the cap. This is within that scenario. So you start off and then you end off putting back the cap. Okay? It's like a full stop or a period. Chaf sofis. Let's see here. We have this word, which is king. One of the few words for king. Okay? Melech. And notice I did not say melech. Melech. I did not say melech. Melech. Okay? That's where the chaf sofis, you hear that. Melech. Okay? Next, Baruch. Baruch. I did not say Baruch. 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 And this is the chaf sofis. Chaf sofis, okay? Next we have the lamed. 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 How do we write this? From top to bottom, and then from left to right, and then curve down. Just one. So down, across, over. Lamed. Lamed. And I know I curve mine the opposite way, but that's a stylistic choice. So, la med, okay? Lamed. Next we have the mem. How do we write that? From the bottom all the way over. So this is bottom left, across to bottom right, and over, then top left all the way in, and that is mem. Okay? It's like you're making a rainbow or an arc from the left side to the right and then over, and then from top in mem. Now there is a special mem, and this is called mem sofith. This mem goes only at the end of words. So the beginning of words, you'll see this mem, and then the ending of it, you'll see this mem. Just like you have this spelling. This is the beginning, this is the end. You do not put two of these together for an ending, and you do not put two of these together for the beginning, okay? Beginning and end. This is, let's just say this is a full stop or a period, okay, or a cork. So this is the opening, and you cork it with this, okay? This goes at the end of a word. That is why sofith, okay? Mem sofith. How do we write this? From the left side, across to the right, down, and then from the right side, across to the left, and then up. Mem sofith, like you're writing a box, or you're drawing a box. You see this word here? Ma'im. Notice how I start with the mem, and then I end with the mem sofith. Ma'im. This means waters. Okay? Ma'im. Starting, ending. Next we have the nun. 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 How do we write the nun? From the left side, across, down, and then from the right side, across. Nun. Nun also has a sofith, and just like the mem, you put this at the end of words. Nun sofith. How do we write this? Just down. Straight down. You don't need the curve. You really don't. But again, that's a stylistic choice. Down. Ben. Son. Notice the beth first and then the nun. Sofith. Okay? Ben. I would not write this like this, unless I'm continuing to write something. Okay? If there's a continuation, fine. If this is the end, no. Just like when you're drinking from a bottle. You start drinking. Once you're finished, you put a cork or a cap. Okay? Ben. Son. Here you have samech. Samech. This is okay? Samech. Samech. You see the kaf sofith? That indicates to me that this is the end of this word. Samech. 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 How do we write this? From the left side, cross to the right, over, down, and then up. Again, from the left side to the right, curve down, and then up. samech. So this is one of the most difficult consonants within classical Hebrew, and that is the ayin, okay? Now think of it as your okay? So it's at the back of the throat, okay? So this is lower back of the throat. Try pressing down on where your throat starts at the base and say ah, ah, okay? Ah. It's something like you're regurgitating. Ah, okay? Ayin, ah, ayin, okay? And not ayin. It's not that simple. Ah, ayin, okay? Ayin, ayin, okay? So ayin, ayin, ayin. How do we write it? First, curve in, and then another curve, okay? So, curve, another curve, top, around, top, bottom, and we meet in the middle. So top, around, and then the top, we meet in the middle. Here is one example. Alecha. 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 And this means upon you or about you. Here we have alayich. 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 This also means for you, about you, but this is feminine, singular. This one, me'al, 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 me'al. From upon, it could mean upon as well, from above, okay? Me'al, al, me'al. Next, we have anan. Anan. This means cloud. This is one way of saying cloud in Hebrew. Anan. 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 Okay? Anan. So, we have one more reading for the ayin. Okay? And it makes somewhat similar to the rimel. Okay, so this is even more guttural. So it's rayin, okay, rayin, okay. Now there are very few words in the Tanakh that have this sound, and it's Gomorrah, okay, and Gaza. So I'll show you those. So here we have Gaza. Gaza, okay, and not Gaza. Gaza, Gaza, okay, Gaza, Gaza. Next we have Gomorrah, Gomorrah. This is Sodom or Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. This makes that sound. Okay, that's why it's Gomorrah and not Gomorrah. Okay, so I will not be going over this sound in the review section, only because we don't happen upon this quite often. Okay, but you should remember it when you get to certain words within the Tanakh. Next, we'll review what we've just learned. Ka, cha, la, ma, na, sa, a. Ka, cha, la, ma, na, sa, a. Ke, che, le, me, ne, se, e. Ka, kha, la, ma, na, sa, a. Ke, khe, le, me, ne, se, e. Ka, kha, la, ma, na, sa, a. Ko, kho, lo, mo, no, so, o. E, khe, le, me, ne, se, e. Ki, khi, li, mi, ni, si, e. Ki, khi, li, mi, ni, si, e. Ko, kho, lo, mo, no, so, o. Ko, kho, lo, mo, no, so, o. Ko, kho, lo, mo, no, so, o. Cow, cow, lao, mau, now, sow, ow. Next we have cow, cow, lao, mau, now, sow, ow.